Good afternoon, everyone. Let's go ahead and dive in. Hopefully we can all stay on track, especially for those who might not be familiar with that material yet. Let me ask, have you ever changed your mind about something you were really sure of? Or felt kind of weird when your actions didn't match what you say you believe? That feeling of discomfort, that's what we call cognitive dissonance. The brain's ability to adapt through that discomfort is neuroplasticity. Your brain's way of rewiring itself. It's pretty neat, right? Now, even if some of you haven't been in school for a while, or maybe your education was interrupted, don't worry, we're gonna break this down so everybody can follow along. Let's begin with neuroplasticity. I know, big word! And some of you, it's your first time hearing it. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to rewire itself, to create new connections. Happens through your life, even for people who didn't have the most traditional upbringing or academic start. So it's kind of encouraging, right? Say you never really focused in school, maybe because of challenges at home, other priorities. Well, the good news is that your brain can still grow, but you have to want it. Some people need more structure to stay focused, and that's where places like community college really help, especially for those students coming back for a second chance. So now let's switch gears to cognitive dissonance. This is the tension or discomfort you feel when your thoughts don't match your actions. For example, let's say someone believes in being a role model, but they made decisions in the past that have hurt others or got them in trouble. That internal discomfort, that's dissonance. Or maybe someone values higher education but dropped out the first time around. Again, there's a disconnect with the brain that tries to fix itself. That doesn't make someone a bad person. We've all made choices we regret, but the brain wants consistency. So it either changes how you act or how you think about what you did. All right, here's where it connects. Cognitive dissonance activates neuroplasticity. If someone has a belief, say about what kind of person is called material, and they end up staying in a classroom like this, working hard, outperforming others, that can challenge their own assumptions. If they're open to it, their brain rewires those old patterns of thinking. I'm sure a few of you can relate, especially those who had experiences outside of the classroom, maybe with the justice system, but you know what it feels like being misunderstood or stereotyped. If you've ever been told you don't belong at school, but kept showing up anyway, that's neuroplasticity in action. It's not easy, but it's real. You're doing great. So what should you care? Because understanding how your brain works helps you take control of your learning, even if you start from a place that others might look down on. Adapt to new environments, even if they weren't built for you originally, overcome past mistakes, no matter how serious they were, or build trust again, even if people or institutions let you down. Neuroplasticity says you are not stuck, but it does take effort. So, especially for those of you who didn't grow up with the best support system, your brain is a reflection of your journey, the good, the bad, and the complicated. Cognitive dissonance is uncomfortable, yes, but it's also a sign that your brain is trying to grow. And neuroplasticity, it's your chance to change. So don't be afraid of mental discomfort. It's often the first time you're doing something right, maybe for the first time in your life, eh? So even if you feel behind or like you're starting over, your brain is ready. The question is, are you? Thank you guys. Thank you. Really. Thank you.
Amazing. That was good.
Oh.
How did you feel?
I feel good. My pits started to sweat. I didn't